Daz Disley, Director of SoundSpiral.
Rebecca Lee, Sound Artist.
SoundSpiral is an inflatable venue, inside of which is a 52-channel sound system. So it's a big tent, you walk inside it and there's lots of speakers. We went out as part of the consultation process and landed on small events in local communities to take some sound that was out of the ordinary into Holbeach, into Spalding, into Boston. We landed with the system and played sounds to people whilst also inviting them in as part of the consultation, and we were working with sound artist Becca Lee to record their reactions to the consultation process in order for Becca to make a piece that now can go onto the spiral for future use.
Of course, it was to put Spalding on the map.
They have a sports
it brought
day.
people into Spalding.
We've been there.
And it also
have fun. It was very nice.
People used to benefit by it.
My role was to talk to the public and explain what they were hearing inside the SoundSpiral, so bring them in, have conversations about what it was we were doing and the voices they might hear in there. And then I also spent a long time talking with local people. And the other thing we did quite a bit of was recording local place names. People traced journeys that are important to them or that they do regularly, and I recorded those as well.
I think the most interesting part for me was people's curiosity and willingness to engage. We didn't find this, well, no, it's not for me, which you sometimes do find, oh, art's not for me kind of approach. What we did find was lots of people willing to just have a think, have a smile, have a conversation and open up to a new experience.
What I would want was to have the C sound on a low level on those ones, okay. or maybe just those ones. Mm-hmm. After the first set of events, I took the recordings away, edited them and pulled out a sort of whole selection of views from people of different ages, from different parts of the district that we visited, and put them back up inside the SoundSpiral so when we took it back out again, people could walk around and stand near one speaker and hear a teenager talking about his drumming or the gigs he does or the master classes he wants to go to, and then also hear about someone who goes to local art classes and why art and why painting is important to them, down to someone else talking about the Spalding Flower Parade, you know. So it was kind of, the idea was that we would play those voices back and that would then initiate more conversations. We had a variety of people come through, and I think walking up to it and seeing that you can go straight in and through empowers people to take it or leave it, which is good because there's no expectation there as to how they should come in and listen. It's not this kind of dry gallery experience for them. So people were coming in for a few minutes, going out again, coming back later. Some people came in and sat down and used the transported deck chairs and just sat and listened to the sounds and effectively had a picnic in there. Boston and South Holland has a kind of low aspiration in terms of artistic endeavour. So the idea is to put people at their ease and let them have a voice about what they think art should be for them over the coming few years as the consultation moves into the delivery phases of the project.
Well, I make cards.
I mean, I grow my confidence by being asked to go on the stage.
At the moment I'm learning how to do modelling balloons. My next conquest is an octopus.
Well, I do a lot of sewing and I've just started doing abstract. Well, I went to the cinema the other week with my son. We saw Star Trek. I've always been a trick.
Because it's a skill and it's something that's interesting to do.
Yeah.
And it uses my brain.
Yeah, for everyone.
Not that I've got a lot of.
But I think the main thing we have to remember is, and I always try to be conscious of it, we've got one mouth and two ears. And when I'm out and about, I try and use it in that proportion.